This is about an innovative presentation that we have from Mr. Nirav Gosalia, who's the co-founder of Realatte. Sir was kind enough to come on stage and hand over the token of appreciation to our stalwarts over here. Now he'll be joining on stage for a very interesting session as well, for a presentation. So can I please request all of you to please clap loudly for Mr. Nirav Gosalia, co-founder of Realatte, as I request him to kindly join me over here on stage. Do we have Mr. Nirav over here? Oh, yes, sir. The lights shining. Thank you. You need anything? No, I believe. Can you hear Mr. Nirav there at the back?
Am I audible? Yes.
Now you are.
Okay, great.
Loud and clear?
Thank you.
Okay. This is for your
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah.
And you have the timer over there. Please update the timer.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So thank you very much for having us. So I am Nirav. I am one of the co-founders at Realatte. So at Realatte, we are a full-fledged digital marketing agency and a technology company put together. And we've been working in the space of real estate since more than 15 odd years, over the last 15 odd years from now. So from a real estate perspective, we've been working with real estate developers across different parts of the country, which includes Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Delhi, and so on. So I'll quickly just go through the presentation that we have. So this is actually a quick film that will take us through what we are and how our setup is and what we do for real estate. So we are based out of Andheri. Our main office is at Andheri. We are around 450 odd people there. And then we have offices in other parts of the country where we have, satellite offices. Typically, we focus on anything and everything that a real estate company might require, right from lead generation to branding to top funnel, mid funnel, low funnel marketing, and so on. So we are now also in Dubai and we are also in the UK. So these are some examples of creative projects that we've done. So that pretty much defines us. That is what we are. So if you are a real estate developer and if you are looking to launch projects, if you are looking to maybe run sustenance campaigns wherein you need sustainable flow of site visits, bookings, and the whole funnel to work for you, then we are the guys to work closely with. So typically, if we look at where the attention is now going, right? So looking at the digital landscape, we are all aware that attention is the new currency, and where is it going? It's not with the offline anymore. It's not with hoardings. It is not with newspapers, but it is actually with digital. So when you look at digital channels, we have seen significant shift from offline to online in terms of the interest. That's where we come in. We plan your entire digital journeys. We plan your user acquisition journeys, and we ensure that every rupee that you deploy on any digital marketing channel eventually ends up working for you in terms of positive return on investment. So yeah, typically this is the time that your user is spending on, on any particular day, where he's spending not more than, it's not in minutes but actually in hours, right? Wherein he's spending that kind of time on all these platforms, which is where we catch them, which is where we get their attention, and that is where we generate interest from. If you look at the attention again, it's typically totally moved towards short form content. So this content is vertical content, which is what we know as Instagram Reels, or we know as YouTube Shorts, right? So all the attention has moved to this, which is where we have our in-house production team, which comes up with really high impact attention grabbing reels, which can convert every impression into a visit and every visit into a lead. So that's where the attention is. All the creatives that are built in-house, which goes into like millions of reach. I mean, if you see the reach count, it's gone into millions. And basic reason that it's going there is because it's all human-led, which means when you have a human-led piece of creative, when there is a story being told, where there is authenticity and trust, that is where we get maximum engagement. And because of this engagement, eventually we are able to convert all that attention into actual leads and eventually into site visits. So here is another example of human-led reels.
फिर तो ये reel आपके लिए, because दोस्ती friendship month आ चुका है. Let's see how it could be a great decision to buy your dream home. पर पहले समझते सारे extra charges जो आपके घर को महंगा बनाते हैं. First up, stamp duty. It is a mandatory tax levied by the government on all property transactions. In Mumbai, it's up to 6%.
Next is your registration fee. Another government cost levied when the property is registered in the buyer's name. This is 30,000 if the property value is above 30 lakhs. Then you have charges based on amenities, preferential location, and higher floors. Put all these together, it pushes your expenses by 10 to 15%.
So here's what Dosti Friendship Month has in store for us. You can save up to 24 lakhs, also 0% stamp duty, no registration charges, and no floor rise charges. Also flexible payment plans and spot booking offers too.
Sounds like a dream, right? So if you're from Mumbai, Pune, or Thane, click on the link in bio right now to benefit from Dosti Friendship Month's offers.
So when we use this kind of a creative, right, to generate leads, we get cost per leads drop to as low as 100 rupees, 150 rupees, and that only happens because of the way these videos are made. These videos are made with a science which has a hook at the start which grabs your attention, and then you establish the brand, and eventually you go ahead and establish the value proposition. So that is the basic logic which is followed, because of which we can expect very, very high click-through rates, very low cost per leads, and eventually more and more site visits flowing through. In fact, when we do these spends online, they also have a direct impact on search volumes of the brands on the internet, which means that when you run these kind of campaigns, you will see that people are searching for your brand that much more, and therefore there is a very high impact on the overall brand in the ecosystem. So we have seen the search volumes go up from 0 to into the thousands. As you can see here, we can see the brand search volumes go up when the online campaigns were on. Beyond that, we can also talk a lot about what can be done once a lead is generated. So once a lead is generated, what is it that we do, right? Right now we feed it to the call center, and the call center reaches out to the lead and tries to convert it into a site visit. But beyond that, right, there is a lot that can be done with the leads. There can be automation workflows that can be set up, which will automatically send SMSs, which will automatically send WhatsApps, which will have calls, which can be made using bots, and all that AI can come together, which is what we do, which eventually brings down the cost of generating a site visit. It can bring it down by anywhere between 50 to 55%. So if we work on automation, if we work on technology, then we'll be able to bring the cost down. Eventually, if you look at the entire funnel, right, you have the upper funnel, which is where all the ad films, all the ad films are run. You put roadblocks on sites like Money Control or Redef and the likes of that. And then you have the mid funnel, where you run these really short 10-seconders, 20-seconders reels, which are made in-house by us again. these reels in the mid-funnel act as a very, very strong motivator for someone to get influenced by our product. And eventually in the lower funnel, we run Google search ads, we run lead generation ads on Meta, etc., which eventually work together in the funnel to generate your inquiries. Nowadays, AI is the talk of the town, and it is also being very well leveraged in real estate by us. So we use AI to generate content, we use AI to generate creatives, and not just that, we also use AI to generate conversations like a real human being, right? So we put our AI bot on your website and it automatically interacts with the customer or a prospect as if it's a real human being. So all of that, so that's us. These are all the founders. All of us have more than 15 to 18 years of experience in the field of real estate. And we've been working very closely with a lot of realtors on one hand, developers on the other hand, and international property consultants on the other hand as well. And we've been instrumental in growing their businesses and taking it from point A to B over the last decade or so. Finally, we work with 500 plus brands. We have a huge team. We've spent crores of rupees online. We've launched more than 1,000 projects. And we are a technology first, idea first, performance first company. So here's, looking ahead to work with you guys to help you achieve your growth in your own space. So that was a quick presentation by us. We are out of time as well. So we are available. My entire team is available outside for any queries or interactions. So thank you very much for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a bigger round of applause. Thank you so much, sir.